Alright, so we'll begin with Age of Cthulhu. The year is 1924, and it's a warmer than usual winter. You've all been summoned to Miskatonic University, yet the location of your meeting is decidedly off campus in a small yet well adorned home. Despite the rain and gloom in Arkham, you can clearly see that there is molding near the roof of the home that gives you an aesthetic pleasure, and decorations that have been left up since the holidays. There is a small plaque near the large entrance doors that reads International Historical and Archaeological Society. A small sign, handwritten, instructs visitors to ring the doorbell. When you ring the doorbell, the doors open promptly by a man who's tall, thin, with very beady eyes and a narrow face. His nearly bald head is concealed by a comb over. He wears a pressed brown suit and a simple blue tie. May I help you?
Oh, greetings. Good morning. Cassandra Covington. I'm here to see Professor. Oh God, what's his name? I can never remember. Oh God, what's his name? It's on the invitation.
Frank Bertrand?
Is that the guy's name? Duncan Edwards. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm the new student assistant for Professor Edwards, and I received a notice to meet him here at this residence.
That's fine.
Then she's going to do a short little curtsy.
I'm Charles Ramsey, though you lot can call me Mr. Ramsey.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Ramsey.
Welcome to the International Historical and Archaeological Society. Please
So nice of you to have us.
The weather is dreadful out here.
Oh, compared to my home in London.
Mr. Ramsey leads you to a large set of closed double doors decorated by intricate carvings. That include a volcano, standing stones. With a flick of the wrist, he opens the door. The room inside is lit by a burning fire, and a map of the world dominates the wall to the left side of the room, while a portrait of an elderly woman hangs on the right. There are 6 comfortable-looking armchairs surrounding a circular wooden table in the center of the room, though only one seat is currently occupied. The seated man is short, with a white beard that is neatly cropped and thick eyebrows over crystal blue eyes. He is slightly overweight and wears a sweater vest. The man smiles and gets out of his seat, leaving a glass of brown liquid on the armrest. I present Professor Duncan Edwards, the leader of this organization.
So Cassandra will walk up to Professor Edwards and beam him a brilliant smile and say, "It is so good to finally see you. Thank you for sponsoring my application for the university. It is an honor to be working with you."
Oh, of course, the pleasure's mine. Please, everybody sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Motions for all of you to sit.
All right.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, but I'm afraid that this is of grave importance. One of our colleagues and a member of this organization, Professor Samuel Norris, managed to get a grant for a paleontological dig in Mongolia from us and the University of Chicago. A great feat. Great feat. Professor Norris does this organization proud. However, he got in a spot of trouble. He unearthed some, we'll say, strange fossils. And he hands you a couple of photographs to look at. You can, on Roll20, I'm going to show some handouts to you guys.
Okay.
Dear God.
And the University of Chicago is threatening to pull all of Professor Norris's funding. Now, I have a copy of
Why on earth would they do that?
legal declaration here. And he hands you the paperwork. So basically, what I need is some members of this organization who are unaffiliated and unfamiliar with Dr. Norris to go to Mongolia and bring the good professor back. He has seen fit not to answer any summons.
Cassandra's going to pause momentarily looking at the very strange photos and says, wouldn't it be better to contact some sort of government office in Mongolia or the Mongolian police or something? And surely they're more qualified to find him than we are. What makes us so special?
Well, you are correct. The Mongolian military would be quite capable of this, but they've been dealing with some of their own interior political pressures. So they've sort of shuffled our worries to the bottom of their list. But I have been in communication with them, and they're going to provide a guide to the area where Professor Norris was last known to be digging. They're going to provide, porters, extra sets of hands to make the job a little bit easier. Can't go out in full force. They can only spare, I think, maybe one or two actual military representatives, but they're going to do what they can.
I see. Oh, okay. Cassandra looks very nervous because, her first job for this guy is to go to Mongolia, not something you expect on your first day. So she'll wait to see what the other members of the group are going to say.
I do have to say, Mr. Edwards, it seems rather rash on the part of the university to merely dismiss these fossils as frauds out of hand without actually laying eyes on them themselves. There are things in this world that we have not yet discovered. As fantastic as these look, I certainly would err on the side of curiosity more than just dismissal if I were them.
Well, I do agree with you. From what I understand, the board of directors at the University of Chicago is not thrilled with Norris's discoveries. They want to build a museum. They want displays. They want public acceptance. They don't want radical thoughts. No. We here, this organization, wants to find items of particular curiosity. Chicago doesn't. Chicago wants dinosaurs.
In my opinion, that's very poor science on their part.
It's all about
science is about discovering new things, not about dismissing them out of hand.
It's all about the money for them.
Apparently so. I just can't help but look at this and say, if you could prove these as authentic, what kind of money would your museum take in if you had these on display?
Oh,
That's a very good point, Cassandra Gibson.
believe me, we've been in communication with the University of Chicago and tried to get them to change their mind. Alas, that has not been successful.
Well, in my opinion, we'd be doing Dr. Norris a favor by going and disconnecting his association with the university or with the Field Museum in Chicago and helping them get a partnership and with some other museum more open-minded, in my opinion.
A door at the back of the room suddenly slams open, and a man in a well-dressed suit with parted hair and looks like a ceramic mask over half of his face, covering some scarring, walks in. Are these the people? You there, Mr. Rough One. Who are you? He points.
To me?
Yeah, he points to everybody. He doesn't seem to be looking at anyone in specific. Who are you people?
Well, I'm Frederick will stand and says, my name is Frederick Green, sir, of Savannah, Georgia. I'm a bit of an explorer, I am. I was asked to come here. Was there some kind of mistake in my being here? Because I was of the impression I was a guest in this house.
Yes. Oh, of course. And you, girl.
Oh, Cassandra Carrington. I'm Professor Edwards' student assistant.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. And he turns his attention.
Quite all right.
Hi, sir. My name is Norman Parsons. I'm a reputable archaeologist and appraiser of sorts. I work with a close colleague of mine, a Frenchman. His name is Justin, I believe. Justin Delafoy.
Interesting. All right. Well, seems like be rude of me not to introduce myself. I am Mr. Lee. I am one of the financial backers to this organization. And Professor Edwards saw fit to hire you folk without consulting me first. I believe a dinner party just to come here. Really, it was quite rude.
Well,
I'm sure he meant no offense to that.
That helps ease your apprehension, sir. As far as I know, we have not been hired yet for anything.
Oh, good.
Now, if you're looking for an expedition to go into wilder lands and retrieve this Dr. Norris, however, I would offer my services. I do have some experience in exploration and tracking things down, if you know what I mean.
He looks at you all in turn for a second. He opens his mouth like he's gonna just yell at you, and then he stops and smiles. No, this could be exactly what we need. I definitely think we should offer you a job working for us. What did you say? How would you folks like to go to Mongolia? Clean up a little mess. Perhaps.
Well, seeing as I owe Professor Edwards a great deal, it would be very unlikely of me to refuse such a request.
Excellent.
Sorry.
And I, for one, not in the habit of turning down opportunities to explore new places. And I have never been to Mongolia, and I look forward to the opportunity.
Nor have I.
Excellent. Well, I will leave you in Professor Edwards' capable hands, but I thought it best to come meet you myself. And he just turns and walks out towards the doors. Professor Edwards smiles and says, "Oh, it's very great. Boat leaves for England tomorrow, and from there you'll have to transfer from the one ship to another, and then the final flight from Shanghai into Inner Mongolia."
Cassandra sighs as she just arrived in America from England, and now she's going back.
Trip should only take, a couple weeks. It should be fine.
I'm sure it will be.
Beware some of those planes. They are oh so rickety. I can't believe the government insists on using them. But anyway, I suggest you spend the night, get what you need. If you have any personal things you want to acquire before leaving on this trip. Otherwise, 8 a.m. Boat will be departing.
Okay.
That's not a lot of time to gather supplies. I assume there'll be opportunities along the way, perhaps in our first stopover or in Shanghai to acquire.
The
Explorer, don't you have like a backpack of stuff?
Oh yeah, he's got stuff, but
your contact in Mongolia, a Mr. Cheng, will be providing some things such as weapons and other military gear at that point, only because I should warn you, Mongolia is not the safest place. Warlords move around, bandits. Hopefully you won't encounter any of these sort of issues, but just in case.
One cannot be too careful.
Exactly. So unless any of you have any questions, I'm going to bid you good day and wish you well.
Of course.
All right. Does anybody actually want to do any shopping while they're in Arkham, or just ready to get on with the adventure?
Cassandra probably has to go to her dorm to get her stuff. She probably hasn't unpacked yet.
Okay.
So it should be quick.
All right.
yeah, I can't imagine anything that Frederick would need that he doesn't already have, or that he can't get in Shanghai.
I would recommend. Perhaps I can contact my friend Justin and have him rendezvous in England.
All right. Norman, you send a telegraph to your friend in France, but you have no way of knowing whether or not it's received properly or when he gets it.
Alright. If it's too late, then it's just too late.
All right. So with that, without any further ado, you guys take a train from Arkham to New York, where you board a steam passage from New York to England, specifically to Liverpool. Can I have Norman make a luck roll?
Luck roll. Let me take a look at his luck. There we are. Which one do I do, purple or green?
I believe it's the purple dice.
Purple rolls for like all the different levels, and green just makes a simple roll again. A simple roll.
Oh, cool.
So it should
For
be
luck,
green.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right. When the ship arrives, Norman, you see your friend waiting on the docks.
Alright, this is where I will have to bid good day. My friend Justin would be more capable of this than I ever would be. Good evening. My name is Justin Delafoy. I heard about a expedition of sorts, and I was quite intrigued. Would you like to discuss matters over some coffee? Maybe some cakes? Man, let me just switch over to Justin's sheet. As for Cassandra, you can tell that he is very French.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
And she just smiles at him. Her French is only 5. She is going to university to study French and get better at it. So you have kind of exhausted her. Hello, how are you? That's about it. She knows croissant.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette. Yeah, she doesn't know a lot.
Well, I should say, madam, that you would not find a better suit teacher for the French language than myself.
Merci beaucoup.
His French is a 99.
You put a bunch of extra points into your own language?
No, that is his own language. Basically, what happened is I got 90 in education, got the improvement check, failed, rolled the D10, and it was a 9.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is so weird. Okay, cool. Good for you. Wow, all right. You that's impressive. You know way more than she does about French. I will give it. Any French problems we have, you're doing them, Justin.
What can I say? The Historical Archaeological Society is one of my favored interests.
Ah, How old is Justin?
He's 28.
Ah, okay. Okay.
And of course, with a bit of French pride, he's wearing a medal on his chest.
And he's wearing a beret, of course, right? He's got to be wearing a beret, right?
Yeah, he's wearing a beret, but, just for traveling clothes. But the medal, you notice, is a bit distinguished. Hold on, let me pull it up. It is, if you know, it's known as the Croix de Guerre.
So you probably wouldn't know what that is.
It's basically the French equivalent to the Medal of Honor.
Okay. By now, she's probably thinking you're just kind of bragging, but okay. So, Justin, will you be joining us? She tries to say in a French accent in English.
Indeed, I heard you were heading for Mongolia, and Mongolia is a very, very dangerous place, as
Oh,
I've heard
surely,
of it.
again, in her fake Parisian accent, she goes, "Oh, surely it is not dangerous for you."
I fought in the Great War when I was only 16 years old.
Oh, so only a year younger than me? Cassandra's only 17, so.
Poor Frederick
I,
among children.
Hey, we were on a boat for like 3 weeks, so I probably got to know your character relatively well.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No worries. No,
I'm
he's
sure you had plenty of.
Frederick's 36, so he's.
Oh. But I'm sure he's got plenty of adventure stories to like.
Oh yeah.
tell.
And
Okay.
he's not shy about sharing them.
So we meet you at the docks. I imagine we need to make our way. I say, do we need to make our way to the aeroport soon for our flight to Shanghai? We're taking a plane, right? We're taking a plane, right?
indeed,
Tilly?
we are.
Okay.
And if it would help, I am more than happy to offer financial assistance in every way I can.
Oh, that is so kind and generous of you. My parents are from Stratton upon Avon and Warwickshire, and they do okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your offer, kind sir, but I'm uh, capable of funding my own needs as well. But I appreciate the offer.
But we will happily accept a drink at the airport lounge before we depart, if you are so kind.
You
It
guys
is.
aren't going to be taking a plane from England to Mongolia. You're taking
I
a
thought we were
boat.
taking
You're
a plane
going.
from England to Shanghai.
No, you're going taking a boat from
I
England
think we're taking
to
a second
China,
ship, right?
and then taking a plane from Shanghai to Mongolia.
Oh,
That is a really weird way. We
And
literally have to say it.
It's very weird, but that's the way.
Yeah, okay. It would have been easier to take a boat, or it would have been easier to go from Boston to Los Angeles and from there to Shanghai. But anyway, okay. So we're going to be on a boat for a month with Justin?
Thereabouts. You get to know each other. All you get to know each other well.
Yes, okay.
what?
So we make our way to the other dock where that steamer is departing from, and we find our cabins.
Yep. And
Is this a passenger? Is this a passenger liner or a cargo?
No,
It is
it's
a
a
passenger.
passenger.
It is, okay. So we at least have some kind of cabin, right? We're not
Yes.
like
It's
okay,
at least
okay.
a little furnished. It's not the most grand. I mean,
No,
you
okay,
expect a lot more grand to just be crossing the Atlantic for
got you.
a very very wealthy travelers go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not basically the North Atlantic or anything like that.
So basically, if this was the Titanic, we're in second class, not first class, right?
There is no first class.
Okay,
It's basically second class.
The first class is second class.
gotcha. All right.
All right, so I'm just going to jump ahead to when you guys actually arrive in Mongolia, unless you wanted to stop in Shanghai for anything.
Ooh, anybody want to stop in Shanghai for anything?
I mean, Shanghai's got some interesting sights.
You probably get lots of opium there. You want? If
Hmm.
you're into that sort of thing.
No, I'm trying to think.
No, I
No.
probably fine.
The only thing I'm thinking of is it might be in our interest to maybe don some local attire so that we don't stick out like the worst group of tourists ever.
Well, that's probably not a bad idea.
mean,
Bloody tourists!
Although,
We
yeah,
look like the most stereotypical group of tourists. We've got British schoolgirl, French guy with a cigarette hanging out the side wearing a beret, and you're probably wearing khaki everything with a leather jacket and a fedora. So
yeah,
maybe we done something a little more inconspicuous.
Are you wondering just how renowned he is? Like, just how, astute?
You said he's wearing his medal on his I mean, pretty. Look at me, everybody. Anyway, probably not a good idea for us to stand out in Shanghai, so or Mongolia for that matter.
true.
I suppose that's fair.
So
We
I guess
could-
in Shanghai we'll deboard the ship and we'll just go to the nearest market and buy some. Cassandra will buy some capris and a blouse and be done with it. Some comfortable shoes. That's it. How much would that cost?
I'm just going to hand wave it. You can just afford
Okay,
it without
done.
a problem.
Okay.
So you guys get on an airplane that flies, rickety, shakes. You're not entirely sure the quality or the safety of the airplane. But it brings you to a military air base in Mongolia, where you are.
And was this a passenger plane or was this like a cargo plane?
It's a cargo plane.
Okay. So basically the plane they were flying in like Temple of Doom at the start of the movie.
Correct. Yes, complete
Gotcha.
with the
Okay.
stereotypical chickens in the coops.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd say probably a little less so than that. Seeing
Watch,
us going
watch as we have
about
to
a
jump
decade
out the
difference.
plane in a raft.
No, this plane actually manages to reach an airport.
No, that's good.
That's good.
Because if we're jumping out in a raft, I'm voting for jumping out over water, not a mountain.
You guys, when the plane lands and the door opens, a pair of men in military dress uniforms come on with rifles held up against their chest at the ready, and they escort you to a nondescript building near the airstrip, and inside of which is a small, unadorned, possibly even very recently moved into office with a desk, only 2 chairs, one behind the desk and one in front of the desk, and a small bookcase. Currently nothing on it.
Well, being the lady in the group, Cassandra will, of course, take the chair and mention to the two other gentlemen that they would be more comfortable standing, of course.
Of course.
A few seconds after the soldiers leave the room, another door opens and a neatly dressed Asian man walks in wearing military medals that Justin would find very intriguing.
I see you yourself are a decorated soldier.
Yes, sir. I have been in the Mongolian military now for a few decades.
I
He
myself,
speaks
I
English?
served with the Chinese military when this land was controlled by China.
He
I
speaks
myself
English?
have,
Oh, he speaks very fluent English.
Wow. Okay.
I myself have served in the Great War
Oh,
in the
yes.
trenches.
Well, luckily, we were not involved in that.
And you would certainly not have enjoyed it.
He extends his hands to Justin and Frederick, not Cassandra, and says, "My name is Mr. Chang. I am here to assist you in your expedition. I have been in contact with Professor Edwards in Arkham, Massachusetts, and he has requested that I assist." And let's see, he pulls a piece of paper. A Frederick. Nope, not Justin. Name is. I had to scroll that in really recently. Yes, a few fine gentlemen.
Here's my
And of course, a fine young lady as well.
Yes.
I will
Gives
state
them a bit of a challenging look.
I will state for the record that originally Norman was supposed to be here, but he thought that I would be a much more, how to say, better fit.
Very interesting. Okay, that explains the second telegram I got. Well, he smiles at all of you and says, "Now, I understand we are going a little further afield into the less developed areas of the land, searching for a paleontological expedition. You know, Mongolia is slowly trying to get their own scientific studies improved. I'm sure it was not easy to get an American group out here.
It took us, what, 6 weeks? Almost 2 months.
For the record, I'm not American, I'm French.
But you work for an American group.
Oh, he's got a point.
As far
You
as I'm
do.
concerned, you're working with the Americans. But I'm not going to hold that against you. So, I will be accompanying you to this dig site. I must warn you that there is a potential for bandits to be encountered on the road, but we shouldn't have a problem with that. I'm going to be bringing along 20 or so additional support men, just to sort of make life easier for us. And as you put it, this fine young lady. And he finally extends a hand to Cassandra.
He takes it and very lightly shakes it once and says, "A pleasure, I'm sure."
Now,
Your bandit problem must be more than just trifle if you think
Uh,
20-man escort is necessary to deliver
I don't want to take
safely.
any chances, but they're bandits, well-armed bandits, between here and India.
Oh,
What's the problem?
it's nothing. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Well, if it's as bad as you say, then I suppose it's necessary.
Yes.
Uh,
We will
yeah,
also.
we are quite happy to have whatever the system.
I'm gonna provide you some weaponry, just on the off chance it's necessary. And the door
But
opens again, and those two soldiers who first escorted you come back in, and they're holding a few rifles, one for each of you.
I appreciate that, sir. I did bring my own rifle, which I'm a bit more accustomed to, I think.
Oh,
Your rifle's probably better than theirs too.
I myself have brought some equipment.
Frederick, can you make a operate heavy machinery or a mechanical repair roll?
Let's see. Mechanical
Can make
repair is
one.
better, so we'll do that. No, I cannot make a mechanical repair roll, apparently.
Well, the rifles that soldiers are carrying are old. They're a little worn, but they seem to be good, sturdy, military-grade weapons.
Yeah, he's still going to want to use his own. It's just a bolt action 30-06, but as these
Yeah,
probably
just a
are
bolt
something
action.
like that, or Enfields or something. But
Would you allow me to head to my crates real quick?
I don't think there's any problem. We are going to leave as soon as you're ready to depart.
Anyway,
Honestly, I don't want to dally on this too long.
he just gets a crowbar from someone and then opens the crate, and there is equipment for photography in there. And also a case which inside there is a rather expensive piece of equipment known as a Thompson.
Hmm.
All right. Anything else, or are you ready to leave? Honestly, it's a long drive and the car is not comfortable.
yeah, I
I'm
think
ready.
as long as we can bring our supplies, and I'm sure you've got plenty of supplies
Oh,
lined up
yes.
as well.
I have
But, I have
3
no problem with
cars,
getting
several
started.
horses. Well, not for want of space, that's for sure. After
Excellent.
all, we have to bring the Dr. Norris back and all of his students that are with him.
You say horses?
Yes, of course, horses. Why, do you have a problem with horses?
Not at all. I actually am a decent rider.
Well, it's good to know. If I need to kick you out of the car, there will be a horse you can
I,
ride.
I have a question. We do have plans on bringing back the fossils and other artifacts that the doctor has found. That is correct.
Yes. Anything that is legitimate will, of course. Um, I have made arrangements to have a military truck meet us in the area of the camp to transport any legitimate fossils.
Yeah, and those will be going back to Arkham, right?
I believe it is going to be a shared collection between the University of Chicago, Miskatonic University, and
But my understanding, the university or the University of Chicago and the Field Museum there have no interest in what the doctor has found. So
That's why I said legitimate. I have had the misfortune of looking upon the photographs that have also been sent to the university, and I recognize a forgery when I see one. I have lived in this land a long time, and nothing, I mean nothing, of that sort has ever graced my eyes before.
yeah, just because you've never seen it before doesn't mean it does not exist. It simply means it's something new.
Hmm. Yes. Well, best be on our way then. I'd rather get this over with.
Of
And
course.
he stands up and leads you out of the office to where a small group of 6-seated cars wait, along with several horses, mules, all that sort of thing. And without delay, you guys make your way to.
How much damage do these rifles do?
Okay, so the rifles have a maximum range of 60 meters. They're pretty good. However, they only do a maximum damage of 1d6. They are crappy rifles.
Yeah, they are crappy rifles.
Thunder will probably.
They have malfunction.
My revolver
of
does
50.
1d10. So.
Yeah, Cassandra's going to stick with her pistol, even though it has a lower range. She's better with it than she is a rifle, anyway.
All right, so you kind of fast forward. We're going to drive through the desert. It's quiet. You don't run into any resistance on the way. But I need all of you to make spot hidden rolls at hard difficulty.
Okay.
But hidden rolls at hard difficulty. I'm not sure how to do that.
Let's push the green button.
Just hit the purple one. Right? Yeah, I made hard.
Yep, I see that.
It's these spots hidden, you said?
Yep.
Look at that. Extreme.
That would only be if you had double bonus.
Actually failed, I think, by one.
Yeah.
I got a 97.
So Frederick smells death in the air. It's a familiar smell. You smelled it before.
Yeah.
And at first, driving along, you're not sure exactly what it is, but you can, after a few moments and the constant being able to smell it, you recognize the smell of rotting flesh.
Wonderful.
And as the cars come over the final rise, Mr. Chang pronounces that you are now entering the Singing Hills.
Hey.
And Norris's camp is spread out in front of you. Everything is disheveled. All the tents seem broken. Why is this black screen black? Can you guys see the screen?
I got black.
You just got black screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a fog of war or what.
Yeah. It's gonna turn it
The Singing Hills.
Yep.
Wait, does that mean the hills are alive?
Whenever the wind blows, Mr. Cheng explains that whenever the wind blows through the hills, it creates a sort of singing sound, like you hear like the sound of flutes and whistles.
Gotcha. I hate to bring this up, but that smells to me like there's something dead nearby.
And now all of you can smell it. And it is definitely a putrid smell. It's coming from a few places.
I only know this smell from one place.
Can we identify what the putrid smell is?
Well, there's coming from this first tent right here is a source of smell, but there's also one coming from up here in the hills.
I'm gonna go check the tent first.
Sandra's going to go with him, check the tent, and she's going to ready her automatic.
I would also have my weapon ready. Like, turn over the tent with the rifle.
All right.
Frederick's got his revolver. However, I can't. I'm only seeing a grid.
Oh, you're still.
I don't actually see a map here.
I see it just fine.
Let me read the page. That helps. And hopefully it doesn't screw anything up. Ah, there it is. That worked. Okay.
How do I put my token on the screen?
You would just drag it over, but you don't have to worry about it for now. I'm not gonna use dynamic lighting right now.
All right.
Because it's. All right. Anyway, like I said, so the first smell is coming from here, and there's a smell coming from farther up this way. And Justin and Cassandra, you were going down over here to the tent?
Yes.
Okay. Frederick, where are you going to go? Are you going to go with them to the tent, or are you going to go up to the hills?
I'll head towards the hills.
Okay.
I don't want to separate too far, but we have a bit of a crowd with us anyway, so.
Yeah. There's standing at the entranceway to this whole little valley area are all 20 porters and Mr. Chang, who is just refusing to get out of the car that he's been riding in, even though it was horribly uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to start with Frederick. You're going to make a climb roll.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
That's very presumptuous of you.
Yes, you're going to do it.
I'll have to roll first, and then we'll see if I make it. Okay, climb.
All right. Your footing is a little tricky, but you're able to start ascending the cliff face, and you climb, and you're climbing, and you see above you is a rock ledge where this smell is coming from. You get your hands curled around the edge, you start to lift yourself up, and you see what looks like a person lying against the far edge of the rock ledge against a small rock outcrop covered in a wool blanket.
And looking like he's not smelling so good. Does he look alive, or is he obviously dead?
He's not moving. But as you look at him a little bit more, you do notice that there seems to be some movement underneath the blanket.
Excuse me, sir. Are you quite all right?
No answer.
Oh, get a little
I'm going to
closer.
roll a spot hidden. Can I see anything unusual in the tent?
Yeah, go ahead and make a spot hidden. That's fine.
Jeez, I can't roll anything today.
May I attempt the spot hidden as well?
All that jet lag.
Yes, you may.
Anyway,
You notice that inside of the tent is a barely lit lantern that is burnt through most of its oil, as though it's been burning for a while. But you can't see the source of the smell. Frederick, do you move closer to the person under the blanket?
Yeah.
Still, make a
still
spot
have
hidden roll.
Okay. Let's do this again. Not this time.
You just notice more of the movement and underneath the blanket, but there's something strange about it. Doesn't seem to be moving in any kind of normal way that you would expect a person's arms to be moving.
All right. He's with his revolver in one hand. He's gonna kind of grab a corner of the blanket with his other and pull it back real quick. Pull it away.
When you pull the blanket away, the man rolls over, and without question, you can see he's dead. His skin is completely desiccated. His eyeballs are sunken. And moving through what remains of his ribcage are a pair of vipers.
Fun.
And they are going to hiss and try to attack you.
All right. And I will shoot them.
Okay. Let's... So, the Vipers, if this ever loads, because Roll20 is deciding to be stupid today. That one Viper just lunges at you, and you can easily, it just misses you. You don't even have to try to move out of the way. It just sort of more makes some threat to bite you than actually does.
Okay.
your best move is
I
to
don't-
just walk away.
Yeah, except I want to kind of examine the body too. I would rather. I'm gonna kind
Well,
of.
if you shoot, you're going to destroy the skeleton.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't necessarily want to shoot at him. I'm gonna kick some dirt if there's dirt or gravel or something in their direction to try and shoo them away.
The Vipers give a disdained hiss and then move away into a little hole in the rock wall.
Okay. Then I will move forward and take a look at the body, see if I can find. The body's desiccated and looks like it's in bad shape, but do I see anything like any kind of wounds, obvious wounds or anything to the body?
You don't really notice anything just by a quick glance.
Okay.
You can make a medicine roll if you want to inspect closer.
Well, yeah, that's a stretch. They don't have any medicine. I'll get the 1%, but
Well, you could try.
Yeah, I got a better chance of critting than I have of succeeding, or critically failing than I have of succeeding. Not that a critical failure would necessarily be that nasty, but who knows? I'm not a doctor. I'll just leave it to somebody who maybe has something better than I do. Clothing, are there any other items around? Was he holding anything, or
Make a spot hidden roll.
okay? Try this again, and we will fail again.
How?
Can I take another look at the body?
You're not close enough to see the body.
No. Okay.
Well, I will take note that he's up there, scanning the area around. Is there anything else around?
No, nothing else.
Okay, I'll head back down then.
All right. I'm back at the tent. The odor of rotting meat is a lot stronger. So when Cassandra and Justin are right outside the flap of the tent. Do you want to go in?
I'll poke my head in just to take a look. I mean, it smells pretty bad. But if he said it was a dead body, then there's probably not much I'm going to know about it. But I'll peek it in quickly.
Okay.
Can I make a spot hit it?
You're not going to need to.
Okay.
When you look inside, you see, there's obviously some provisions stacked up on a shelf in one corner. But the room is dominated by this really long table, probably used for inspecting fossils, anything of that sort. Laying there at the moment, though, are the remains of a horse. But the horse has been carefully dissected, and every organ has been placed in order of its removal, as if it was trying to see how the horse operates.
Oh. Okay.
That's not disturbing at all.
Yeah, well, I won't be sleeping tonight. Okay.
This looks strange. Very strange.
Sandra looks at him dumbstruck, you think?
Speaking of which, I need you both to make sanity rolls.
Oh,
See the
okay.
horse.
I mean, he may have fought in the war and knows death, but still, that's still pretty.
It's not the seeing a dead animal. It's seeing the way the animal was cut up and how the organs were arranged.
Okay, I think I made mine.
Yes, Cassandra, you made yours. You don't take any sanity loss. It's just disturbing to you.
I fail! My first sanity fail.
Justin, you take 1 point of sanity loss. And you hastily back out away from the tent and immediately trip over something that is partially covered in the dirt that's been blowing around.
What is it?
Initial inspection, something metal.
I'm gonna.
Sandra will back away.
Frederick, from your vantage point, before you get down to the ground, you can make another spot hidden roll.
Not lately, I can't.
You can attempt one.
It's better.
I like that. Not lately, I
Oh,
Oh,
there
my
you
God.
go.
I see everything.
Well, you can clearly see that Justin has tripped over the remains of a vehicle. You can see the bumper, the engine in all its glory, and the outer body of the car. But you can see also that each piece has been meticulously arranged and removed and sorted as if it was ready to be assembled into as a puzzle to see how it operates.
He doesn't take any sanity loss of seeing this vehicle dissected this
From
way.
seeing the car, no, he does not.
Man, those criticals are so critically cool. Okay.
I believe that's part of a car somebody took apart or was trying to put back together or something.
Are these other tents here? Has anyone examined them?
You guys haven't.
No, we
I suggest we go and take a look at each tent. Just to... Because this is too weird. I mean, everything's being taken apart methodically. I suggest we look at the other tents. And are these crates or something?
Those are still tents. That
Okay.
bottom
Those are all
one is the biggest of the tents.
What are these things
What are
over
these
here?
things? Yeah.
Those, you have no idea. Yeah,
Let's start with the tents. Let's start looking at the tents and do this.
Let's work our way down. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So Cassandra's going to draw her, because she put her gun away, she's going to draw her gun again, and she's going to slowly, cautiously approach this tent right here.
Okay.
Frederick will also mention that he found what he found up on the
card.
ledge too.
This is starting to remind me of Mummy, where the desert just covers everything. Okay, what's in the tent?
What y'all find in that other tent?
2 snakes and a body.
All right,
Then he threw up and got sick about it. Kind of went nutso for a round.
All right. Well, then, Sandra, you can make a spot hidden roll as you approach that next tent.
Something I'm supposed to be good at. Yay, 37.
Luckily for you, the wind is blowing enough where you can see inside as you approach, and it's just looks like some stacks of boxes, maybe for holding like food.
Boxes or crates?
Crates. Oh, sorry, small crates.
Okay. So I tell
tools, like pickaxes
some
and
tools.
shovels.
Okay. So I tell Norman, your name's Norman, right? Explorer guy?
This one's Justin.
Oh, okay, so Frederick. So I tell Frederick, it looks like supplies from here. Do you want to go in and actually investigate, or are we good with looking from here?
Let's just move on if it's the supplies.
Yeah, we can come and kennel inventory those later.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to move to this tent here.
Okay.
And
did we look
see
at
what
this
we
one?
find. Oh, it's just... Oh, no. No, we haven't looked at this one. Yeah, we're going to look at this one then. Sorry.
All right.
All right, sorry.
That one is a little bit of a larger tent. Oh, it's a little bit deeper. And all it has is a whole bunch of cots arranged in neat rows.
Okay. What's this stuff on the ground right here?
Just refuse. You can do a spot hidden roll to sift through it if you want. But it's just like
Just
garbage.
take a quick glance. Sometimes you find clues in garbage, though. 39.
Nothing entirely seems to jump out at you.
Okay, moving on to this tent. Another spot hidden roll, or I do a listen check to make sure no one's moving around in there.
It's the natives. It's the natives.
You can make a spot hidden roll if you wish.
Okay.
Getting your money's worth out of that.
Yeah, you're succeeding on this roll a lot.
This is like the one thing that Cassandra's only good at 5 things. This is one of them. So.
It seems like the better of the sleeping tents. there are a couple beds in here, or like nice, comfortable-looking cots. But there's also like luggage crates, and you can almost maybe even see what was maybe like a simple shaving kit.
This is probably the doctor's tent.
Yeah, why don't we come back to this one and search it more thoroughly after we make sure that there's like nothing hiding in these other two.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna go check this one.
That one, are you gonna like inspect it from the outside, or do you just want to walk in?
Oh, I'm gonna inspect it from the outside. I mean,
Very
make sure
suspicious question.
yeah, expect it from the outside. I mean, to make a listen roll to see if I hear anything. Hello?
Oh, you can make a spot hidden roll, yeah.
Okay.
No sound except for that really annoying wind.
Okay. What do we see in approach cautiously? My weapon's out at least. My weapon is readied.
Yeah, same with Frederick. He'll have his revolver out.
And staying outside, I will draw open the flap.
All right. Inside are some fossils arranged on a long table. They look. Several of them look like those fossils that you saw photographed with the
nine horns and what looks like a wing.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Okay.
Disturbing, but nothing you haven't seen before.
Okay. And this last tent right here.
I'm just going to quickly say it looks like another supply tent. So don't need to roll for it.
Do we want to go look at these things right here?
Yeah, let's go take a look for sure.
All right.
All right.
As you start to approach those, I need you to make power rolls.
Oh, that's always fun.
Oh.
I love it when I need to make a power roll.
How?
Oh, hell no. That's the one thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
Attribute-wise, anyways.
Okay.
You too, Justin. You can make a power roll.
Power roll.
Yep.
It's a characteristic, pal.
I have the power. No, I don't.
Oh, we all suck.
Man,
As you start walking,
it's the jet lag.
Misery loves company.
You all hear this really rhythmic humming sound in your heads, and it wants you to. It sort of pulls you farther away. It's pulling you in this direction up here, up by where this arrow is.
Oh boy.
By here?
Yeah.
Can we at least have our weapons ready?
Let's not.
Actually, your arms
check
fall
it,
to
Pett.
your side. You kind of walk zombie-like in that direction.
Yeah.
And if you notice, maybe half of the porters are also doing that. They're walking in the same way. Slack-jawed, just moving that direction.
Move to the sound.
Well, I guess that's where we're going now.
It's
Huh?
the rhythm of the night.
You walk, and I need you can all make spot hidden rolls as you walk.
But hidden rolls, everyone. We gotta help break ourselves out of this.
I did really
I am
well.
oblivious, at least.
Well, Cassandra and Justin, you both see all the footprints and drag marks of heavy things being moved through the dirt.
Sun
Cassandra,
doesn't.
you also notice these strange 5-pronged pressure marks that look almost like footsteps in the ground, in the dirt.
Would that help break us out of the power thing?
No, it does not. It's just something that you happen to notice as you're zombie walking towards the mouth of a cave.
I'm scared. Well, it was good run, lads.
Hey, yeah, we survived like a whole hour and a half. Can we have like control of like our arms and stuff, or I mean,
Well, as you get into the cave, you can make power rolls again.
okay.
See if you regain your senses.
Yeah!
Come on, big money,
Yay.
big money, big money. Woo!
Hey,
Almost as soon as you enter the cave, you realize you can move your arms again, and you stop walking.
okay, let's get out of the cave. I suggest we leave the cave. Let's get out of the cave. Cave is not a good
Several of
thing.
the porters are still moving through the cave, and
Okay, but we
No,
can't stop them.
No, we
Walking in this direction.
can't leave the porters alone.
Why
I
not?
think, look, if we're in our senses, we can take out whatever is making that noise.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Seems
did you
a little
bring
bit like
dynamite
we're-
or something?
Seems a little bit like we're rushing
Gestures
into
to
things.
the Thompson gun.
However,
he has.
I am not against trying to drag these porters back, even against their will, if we can, without without
wondering
endangering ourselves too much.
What I'm wondering is if we like lightly assault, like if we slap them or something, can we knock them out of it and get them back outside, or what?
We could try shaking them out of it.
Now, some of the other porters are coming too, right?
A couple of them appear to be regaining their senses.
Can they understand us? Or we just try to gesture towards them to get them to help us, help the other ones.
Sandra's going to exit the cave, and I want to go see if anybody else in the party did resist. Like, is there anybody back at camp who's not acting like a zombie?
Cassandra, when you're gonna run outside, you need you to make one more spot hidden roll to see, and you have to do this one at an extreme. You're looking well across the camp.
Okay.
Yikes.
Kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just failed horribly.
Want to spend luck on that?
Can I push it?
You can push, or you can spend luck.
No.
To get an
if you have
extreme,
that
I would have
much.
to, I'd have to empty my luck to do that. I will push, though. I succeeded.
It was only a success. So from where you are, you can see a figure moving in the direction of the cars that you came in,
Okay.
and you can see the figure taking a rifle and shooting the engine blocks.
What?
But you can't make out who it is.
Okay, I told Justin and oh god, I can't remember his name. Such a horrible. And Frederick, I say, guys, there's somebody in our group is basically blowing out the engine blocks on our vehicles using the rifles. Probably a bad idea.
I'm gonna charge toward that direction to stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frederick's
And
gonna abandon the porters, I guess, and run out too. He's gonna
take care of the porters. I'll take care of the saboteur.
Unsling his rifle.
yeah, because Frederick can probably shoot from here, whereas you've only got a pistol, so your Tommy gun probably doesn't have better range than a sporting rifle.
It's got 20 yards.
What is the range out there to the guy?
Let's see.
If I even see him.
30-06 bolt action rifle has a range of 110 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, you can make it.
Okay.
It's about 90 yards away.
Okay. Yeah, let me I'm gonna say I'm torn between give him a warning shot or just try and
Don't
take
give him a
out?
warning shot, but give him a. Cassandra behind you says, "Don't give him a warning shot, but hit him somewhere non-lethal, like his leg or something, his arm or his shoulder. We don't want to kill him, but disable him."
Yeah, let me
Just be sure not to hit the artery.
if I can take a moment to aim, I will. If it seems urgent, I'll just take the shot. But
Well, there are 3 cars. For every moment you take, he's going to take out another car.
okay, I'll just shoot him.
Then you're gonna.
Yeah, just snapshot.
You can roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
How do you do that with this?
You do it as a penalty roll, so basically.
Oh, so you're rolling the purple
Do I
die.
hit the purple one?
Yeah, you hit the purple one.
Okay.
Purple die.
You miss.
Completely missed.
Chamber another round and shoot again.
The figure looks in your direction and shouts something. Does anybody speak Mongolian or Chinese?
Oh, heck no.
No.
Who speaks Mongolian? I'm not even sure Mongolians speak Mongolian. Nobody speaks Mongolian.
Take another shot, though.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to take a moment to shout, I'm going to take a shot.
So that's the moment that he's not shooting out engine blocks.
Yep.
That's true. Let's do it again.
Because we can't walk out of here.
And
All
still
right.
not sure how. Oh, -1 is.
Yep. So
That's telling me what it is.
it's a little bit closer, but it's not close enough.
Okay.
As you take your shot, though, you see maybe 5
Well,
or
wait.
6 other people running into the valley with rifles. And they
Okay.
are going
Are they
to
going
try to
towards-
shoot at you.
Oh, shoot.
Ah,
Time to dodge for cover.
well, we have someone with a submachine gun. Those would be great for those. If they
He's
get
got a
close enough.
submachine gun. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mentioned I only have a 25 automatic.
Okay.
Every little bit helps.
Literally, it's a little bit.
Let's see.
When I see
Bullets
that happening, I'm going to try to
between
find some cover, at least a rock or something to get behind.
Or maybe back into the cave just inside of it, but behind the rock.
Fall back into the cave and try to keep them from going any deeper.
How many of them have rifles?
So there are 5 of them. Let's see. I can actually figure that one out. Of course, it didn't work.
It's /R.
Yeah. It's my stupid keyboard.
Should we take the...
Only one of them has what appears to be a rifle good enough to reach.
Yeah, that's right. They do have shitty rifles, huh?
Right, so you've got 5 rounds in this thing. I chamber another round and shoot that guy before he gets to us.
Yeah.
So none of us have weapons that can make that range.
Yeah. Yes. No, I will shoot the guy with the rifle.
Okay.
The Thompson submachine gun only has a 20-yard range.
And I'm not aiming for anything specific this time. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
this
take
one just
a
kill him.
normal straight roll, no penalty.
All right. And of course, I'll fail this time too. Damn it.
You shoot the ground in front of the guy as he comes to a stop and raises his own rifle. And let's see.
We'll just hope he sucks at shooting.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, who dove for cover?
I dove for cover.
I would dive for cover.
All right. He's not gonna.
Rob can't really dive for cover because he's
I was
shooting.
shooting.
He's not stupid
Yeah,
enough to take a shot.
Good, because I'll take one. And I'll hit him this time. Ooh, good damage, too.
Wow, 12 points.
That's like max.
2d6 plus 4 is the.
Oh, that's pretty close to max.
That's pretty high. That's how.
You probably got him right in the neck.
It's an 8 on 2 dice.
Yeah,
It's above average.
yeah. It's a good way of looking at it. It's above average.
All right.
We took you 4 shots. You're gonna have to reload them.
Yeah, I know. Got one round left.
You got 1 round left.
The guy with the rifle managed to get off 1 shot at Frederick, but it goes wild. However, Frederick, you immediately fire back and taking that last little breath as you aim and you shoot, and the guy gets hit. You hit him square in the chest, and he falls, crumpling like a sack of potatoes.
She's finally learned to adjust for this damn wind.
Oh yeah, wind. Okay.
I don't suck. It's the wind.
That's how we'll write it up. It was the wind. Okay. So how many? So there's still the one guy blowing out engine blocks, and there's how many other people coming towards us?
So now there are 4 people running at you.
Yeah, and the guy with
the guy blowing
engine
out
blocks probably has had plenty of time to finish the job.
Yeah, and if he and the other thing is using a rifle against an engine block is going to like mess up the manifold and maybe the radiator, but it's not like an RPG hit it or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean it could.
Not that any of us could fix it, but it's.
Yeah, I do have a whopping 10 in mechanical repair.
So how many people? How far away are they though?
They're maybe right now 50 yards.
How many yards could we cover with a movement of 8?
8 times 5, 40 yards. Isn't that how they do? Isn't that how movement works? It's your.
I think it's typically every movement.
Is it? It's 8 yards. Okay.
It would take you.
Hey, you're right.
Time. Unless you ran, you would cut the time down. But if you just walk, it's gonna take you a while.
Okay. If I remember,
I'm just gonna walk.
That means they're not fast either. So that means that God, I can't remember. Frederick can reload and still shoot, or he can fire one more time and then reload.
Yeah, I think
or they get close enough.
Planning on reloading before they're in range. Just take this moment now or this next round to reload.
Okay.
Just because.
Okay.
I think I'll head into the cave and try to save the stragglers.
Okay.
Okay, I dove behind cover and I'm going to stealth. I'm going to hide.
All right.
Can I do that?
Yeah, make a stealth roll.
I'm going to be relatively close though to Frederick in case they get too close, but basically I'm going to try to not make myself a target.
Okay.
And here's my stealth roll. Oh my god, I can't hide it. See, you can't hide in the middle of the day. Gosh, okay.
You think you're hidden?
I think I'm hidden.
You're totally unaware of the fact that your one leg is sticking out just far enough where it's visible.
Okay. Fair enough. Frederick, are you going to take out these other 4 guys?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to How many rounds before they're in range of their crappy rifles?
Well,
The ones don't have rifles.
These ones don't have rifles. These ones
Okay.
have sabers and smaller handguns.
Okay. So I'd like to take one round to reload, one round to kneel, just to kind of take a kneeling shooting position.
Okay.
And hopefully steady my shot a little bit before I take the next shot.
All right.
So
you can make your make an attack roll.
okay. Here we go.
Oh, good
Wow.
shot.
Fail. Nice.
You
Did that do the
take
damage for
aim at the. Yeah, you had to roll a critical to do the max damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, but 10 is pretty good.
Yeah, that's still a really good shot. The guy that's closest in his running, probably the one who has the highest move speed, you shoot and stop him in his tracks. He just falls back.
Nice.
There's blood everywhere.
Wonderful.
But now the
Do that
other
3 more times.
are still right there.
What's the range right now at the?
Right now they're
There's one.
looking at maybe the slowest one's at maybe 20 yards.
Okay. So time for one shot before.
If you make it, you'll get them down to 2.
Yeah. I have my revolver or my knife to work with after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him close and take another shot.
All right, make another attack roll.
All right, here we go.
Hey, 12 damage. Good
All
job.
right, I'm just gonna say you killed another bandit.
Excellent.
So now there are 2 left.
At that,
And they're
I'm going
well
to,
in range with their own weapons.
Yeah, at that I'm going to drop the rifle and pull out the revolver.
And I'm going to shoot from cover. Mine has a 15-yard range.
Okay.
So which one of us goes first?
Cassandra can make an attack roll first.
Okay. Let's see. I'll just push the little button.
Ooh. You try to take aim and you end up dropping the pistol.
Okay.
You drop your weapon.
That could have been worse.
God, I am such a... I'm the worst. Okay.
It was the wind.
Yeah, it was the wind. It was that wind.
It was that wind.
And that wind?
Yeah, wind blowing the guns out of my hand.
No, hot night wind was blowing.
All right, Frederick, you take one more shot.
Okay, well, this round I was
Technically, with his revolver, can't he take up to 3?
I believe,
I was going to say, do I have the revolver out yet?
I'm gonna say
You have to draw it.
You can draw it
Okay.
in the quick half second that Cassandra was dropping her gun.
Okay, so does that give me a shot?
So I'll let you have one shot. Yep.
Okay, so there are 2 left?
Yeah.
Yes, there are 2 left.
Okay, and what are they armed with?
You're not entirely sure what the make of the weapon is.
But both firearms?
Both
I mean,
have
the one with
firearms, and they have
the one with the sabers get down.
the 2 that are standing have knives in their belts.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just, whichever one then I'll... do I want to take 3 shots? I'm just going to take one.
Okay.
Except my skill isn't quite as good with the handgun. You know, I'm just going to take one anyways. And I'm going to miss. Wait, no.
You can push that with luck.
I'm going to spend some luck on that one to make it a hit. 50 luck.
Okay. You shoot one of the bandits that's running at you. He stumbles a little bit, but he keeps coming.
Okay.
Justin, inside the cave, the hypnotized porters have all seemingly gone down that narrow side passage. There are now maybe 6 porters still in the main chamber that are recovering from their zombie walk.
I'm gonna tell 3 of the 6 porters to head back to the entrance to assist my comrades against the traitors, and then have
Wind.
3 of
It's
them
the wind
follow
is our
me.
enemy.
Yeah. And
The wind
if
is our
these
enemy.
are the porters attacking us, you may not
No.
want to turn your back on these 6.
Yeah.
They're not the porters attacking
You have no
us?
idea. They don't appear to be the porters. You don't recognize them.
Okay. Oh, all right. That might just be bandits.
Bandits, then. I'll, what's the word? Crap. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm gonna send 3 to go back up the 2 guarding the entrance, and then I'm gonna take 3 with me to go rescue the ones that went down the passageway.
Okay. As you get to the small passage, I need you to make a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden roll. Gotta do the spot hidden roll. You know what? I'm gonna spend. Actually, I'm gonna push
That's
it.
a fair amount of luck.
You gotta push it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna push it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
As you approach the side passage, you notice all the walls around it are all covered in blood. And this strange writing is drawn with fingerprints and blood ink.
I am gonna have to take a picture of this.
All right, well then make a photography roll.
Good thing I have the state-of-the-art camera.
All right, so you take a decent picture.
Anyway, put that away, re-equip my gun, and then I'm gonna say, proceed with caution.
Okay. You make your way down the tunnel, and just as you're about to catch up with the porters that are still doing that zombie walk, you see them moving towards a strange white room. It seems carved right out of the rock.
A white room, like
White.
all white.
Like all white.
Damn. I'm gonna take a picture of that as well.
All right, make another photography roll. Again, you're pretty sure it comes out clear. But when you were taking the picture, you noticed a little bit of interference in the picture frame. So you're not entirely sure of the quality. But something else stood out to you when you were taking the picture. It was this strange, very contrasting black rectangle on probably what you would say is the northern wall.
Black rectangle? Where?
Right up here.
Hold on. Where again?
Right at the top.
I am gonna look at the black rectangle, have my gun pointed out. Try to break them out.
The first of the porters walks in the direction of the black rectangle and walks through it, vanishing as though passing through a door.
What's in God's earth?
Another porter is starting to make his way down the ramp towards the black rectangle.
I'm gonna try and pull the porter back from it.
We're gonna go right back outside, and the bandits are going to attack Cassandra and Frederick.
Okay, who goes first?
Yeah, I've got a 50 dex with a drawn firearm.
Yeah, and I have my dex is 80. Unfortunately, my firearm is on the floor.
Nope. True.
I will need to pick it up.
Well, it doesn't matter. Both of them miss. Trying to shoot you.
Lovely.
So you guys can now attack them, or move into the cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire 3 at one of these guys.
All right, and make your roll.
Maybe just one. First one was a fumble.
Yeah.
Second one was a failure. Third one was hard. Yeah, I've been pushing the wrong button too. You want me to do those over, or just throw some?
No, you can. For now, I'll let you keep those. I'm just gonna have that you managed to end the life of that one bandit who was already shot.
Okay.
And Sandra will pick up her 25, and I guess she'll only be able to fire, a single shot at the one left?
Yep.
All right. At least I didn't fail.
You shoot, the shot goes wide.
Okay.
Inside, Justin, you have to make a strength roll to try to hold the porter back.
Easy enough. Let's see. Oh!
You try to grab him, and he ends up actually starting to pull you down the ramp. You lose your footing.
It was the wind.
I bet the Chinese men are laughing their asses off.
Actually, we didn't. Here's the cool thing: we didn't see anything, so you can just say whatever you want to us. Hey, how come your nose is all bloody? Well, it's a long story. Gotcha.
I mean, since it's such a spectacular fail, could we just say I go into the black with him?
Yeah, we can say that he pulls you through the black door.
You know we're gonna all end up there anyways, so may as well.
You're all gonna end up in there anyways.
Yeah, but it'd be better to end up wherever that is without the goons.
So, what do I see beyond the door?
Justin, before I start talking, I'm going to need you to make a sanity roll.
Yeah.
Get that one out of the way too.
Get that out of the way right away.
Let's find out what sort of madness waits. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. There's no like pushing the roll for this, is there?
Not sanity.
Not for
No,
sanity.
just sanity roll.
Yep.
Okay.
How much sanity do I take?
Let's see. You're going to take a decent.
Oh, you might go temporarily insane.
It could have been worse. You could have fumbled, and that would have really been bad.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. I was literally 2 digits.
You managed to lose 5 points of sanity.
And that's not bad. I don't go into the bout of madness quite yet, so that's good.
Nope, but I do need you to make an intelligence roll.
Anyway, so that would be let's see, 68.
Actually, you want to fail.
You want to fail this roll.
Yeah, you want to fail
it's
it.
probably not going to fail.
But you've been doing real good at failing, except this time with the
Yeah, unfortunately, you realize the horrors that you have seen.
Yep.
downside of
Okay.
being smart.
So,
This is like the one benefit of being stupid in this
Yeah.
game.
What's the D10 for?
the D10
Blissfully-
is to figure out what you're about to suffer in this temporary insanity moment. You are going to be lucky and lose consciousness.
Oh, that's good.
You
Wait,
have
well,
no
All the bad
idea-
things that can happen to you, that's a good thing.
You have no idea what's going to go on, and it's going to
Mhm.
last. Now. Oops.
What?
Wow, you're actually going to recover pretty quickly. So, chances are you're going to still be experiencing what's going on by the time you regain your awareness.
Well, look at the bright side. You should get some Cthulhu Mythos out of this one.
That's like not a good thing, really. Cthulhu Mythos are bad.
Probably
Even more
more than
insane.
Oh, yeah.
Spend some time
Also, Justin, you can increase your Cthulhu Mythos by 5 points.
Yeah, Mythos.
Good job.
I mean, your companions are probably aware that as soon as they go through there, they're also going to gain 5 points. Each.
No, I'm not going in. We'll just leave them in there.
No, I'm not going to. What are you talking about?
Yeah, out of
That's what I
everyone
wanna
in
do
the
that for.
party, I think it's effectively eschewing that the only person who can handle this is Justin.
Alright, so back outside, there is one bandit left.
Hey, Frederick, can you do me a favor and just kill this guy? Because I can't seem to hit anything.
That would be
It's
cool.
the wind. My bullets are so small and light that the wind just takes them.
I know. I think you're probably
It's
going to
the
get the first
wind.
shot, though. You got an 80 dex, right?
Yeah, but my firearm skill is only... So my dex doesn't help me on firearms. My firearm handgun
No,
is
but
only 30.
It helps you go first, though.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
a person can give up their turn.
Yeah. Well, you may as well
Or
take
what
a
I'll-
shot.
Or you know what I'll do? Yeah, I'll take the
Unless you
shot.
want-
I might as well.
Unless you have
I mean,
something else to do.
Not really. It's only one guy left. Who knows? I might hit. Nope.
Nope.
Just wasted a
Or
bullet.
Shooting at the dirt again.
Shooting at the dirt. Who is that?
At least I hit the dirt.
That's true.
Your shot goes so wild, it just goes and goes until it loses velocity and then falls to the ground.
At least you hit something.
That's true. Oh, you know
Alright.
what? No, wait a second. I have an idea. I have 3 rounds in this thing left. I just used 1, so I have 2 left. I'm going to fire my other 2 shots, even with penalty dice.
Okay.
Because you know what? Why not? Horribly failed all of them. But now I get to reload the clip.
Yeah. It would have been a nice shot, but no, you
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
All right. Who's next?
You.
Frederick, you are next.
Okay. Do I take 1 shot or do I take 2? That's a big question. I have 2 rounds left.
But what happened on your fumble? Did you drop it or did it jam?
That's true. What did my fumble?
It jammed.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just a revolver, so that
You just crack the cylinder, take out the round, and put a new one, and close it up again and fire. You just lose a shot.
yeah. That would mean I have 1 shot left.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I may as well just take the 1 shot. And miss.
Oh my god. We're both reloading.
Yeah, we're both reloading next round, and I'm reloading a revolver. So that's
I'm
bad.
just slamming. I'm just putting in a new clip.
So the bandit runs right at Cassandra, and you can hear him screaming, "Death to Americans!"
And he says that in English.
He says it. I guess he's trying to say it in English.
It's the only English he knows, probably.
He doesn't really know a whole lot of English. And
well, he read this on a fortune cookie, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
As his shot goes wild.
Okay.
He shoots into the cave. Maybe he hit a porter by accident. Who knows?
Okay, so I guess top of the round again. I will reload the. I have a spare clip that's actually loaded, so I will load the clip and I will shoot one round because that's all I can do.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe I'll hit him. Nope.
Or not.
Or not.
I am going to drop the revolver and pull out my knife.
Okay.
And I don't know if I can attack this round also with that or not. But
yes, since you dropped it, you can still attack.
okay. Let's go. Oh, I actually hit.
Good shot.
You cut into him as he moves past you, and he kind of like winces a little bit, and turns and points his handgun right at your head because he's close enough to you.
Oh. Why did you? Hey, Frederick, why did you?
Luckily.
Why did you switch from the revolver to the Bowie knife? You're a better shot than you are a
it's
knife fighter.
It's going to take me way too long to reload the revolver. I wouldn't get a shot off for.
Well, yeah, you could have, because all you have to do is load one round.
And
you can roll one round with the cylinder, slam it back, and shoot.
That would have been pushing it, I think. Because I got to open the cylinder, push out the dead rounds.
That's
put
true.
each round in individually, so I figured it would.
I guess we're at the top of the round again.
More efficient to use the knife, and he'll say, "I'm the only American in this group, boy."
I know I suck at hand-to-hand combat, so I'm just going to shoot him again.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. And it's a good thing I brought all those extra bullets. Now that ground is going to be really hurting by the time we're done with this battle.
You have killed the ground.
I have.
That ground between you and me with the revolver, we have killed the ground.
Your turn, Frederick. Stab him again.
Is it? Did he shoot? Oh yeah, he did. He shot you, or at you.
He shot at. He goes at the end of the round. He's at the last.
All right.
And he's actually about to shoot you. His gun is literally at your head.
Yes, he is. I am going to
stab him.
My fighting is not good. Yeah, I'm going to stab him. I mean, I'm going to attempt to stab him. Fail.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. The other option was to try to disarm him, but
yeah, because then you could use his gun against him because he's about to blow your head off with it.
He's gonna miss. I hope.
All right, Frederick, this is your choice. You can take the shot, or you can jump out of the way and try to dodge.
Dodge.
If you dodge, you have to roll an extreme.
Still better than taking the shot. Point blank range.
Yeah, because either way, he's got to hit. He still has to hit. So yeah, I'll take the dodge.
I already rolled his attack. I'm giving you the option to move out of the way.
I'm gonna take
he rolled and he hit and a point blank shot.
Yeah. So either way, it's I
take
get
the dodge. You might as well.
If I fail the dodge, yeah. Ha! No.
Okay.
Well, actually, you did. You succeeded. 20. Oh, it's extreme.
Yeah, unfortunately, he rolled it.
Yeah, I needed extreme. Yeah.
Frederick, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh,
He shoots you. The bullet more grazes the side of your skull than actually hits you in the face.
Well, that's better than getting your head blown off.
Yes, it is.
Are we at the top of the round again?
Actually, Justin is going to regain consciousness.
Oh, that's worse. Okay. Because he's still crazy.
Yep, it's fading off of him as Justin. Your senses start to return to you, and you seem like you are consumed by a bright light. And
Don't go into the light. Don't go in.
That humming that initially drew you to this area is like tearing into your skull. It is so loud. You start to feel sick as your body has no idea which way is up and which way is down. You're just kind of floating in this strange, gravityless place. You see all the porters who have come before you and the porters that are coming behind you are also moving in this sort of emptiness. It's hard to describe what this place really is. If you can imagine the inside of a honeycomb, you're floating between the space between two honeycombs. There are doors across from you, doors behind you. I'm not sure where any of them lead. But one of the doors opposite you seems like it was forced open, and a rope is hanging out, floating in this nothingness. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna grab the rope.
All right. You start moving in the direction of the rope, and you can feel the fibers under your feet, in your hand, just as a loud shrieking sound fills the air, cutting through that hum sound.
Do I see what's making the shriek sound?
You kind of glance what may be above you, and you see these weird creatures that look kind of like stretched out turkeys with no eyes, massive teeth, and sharp claws.
Well, I guess there's
Descending.
only one thing to do. Full auto! Ah!
And we're going to go right back outside to Cassandra and Frederick.
Okay. I'm going to shoot this guy, hoping to kill him before he kills Frederick. So if he kills Frederick, I'm dead next. So, kind of important.
We got this.
See, and you wanted to play another investigative reporter. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't have any firearm skill. He is a better brawler, though.
God. I missed.
Yep.
All right. See, the other guy's got a gun in his hand, so he's probably next.
No, his dexterity is very low. He was the slowest one of the bunch. He was...
Lucky me.
You can definitely still move ahead of him.
All right. I am going to try and disarm him.
Okay. Then roll a fighting brawl.
All right. No.
No, you try to grab him.
Hey, Frederick, were there any more rounds in your rifle?
Yeah, I dropped that on the ground nearby too. Although that's a penalty die up this close, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not going to spend luck on that. I'm probably going to need it for later. So.
Okay, same question, Frederick. Are you going to move out of the way or take the shot?
Try it.
You only have to roll hard this time. It's not as bad.
You move out of the way. Try to dodge. Move out of the way.
Yeah, we'll do it with the dodge again. And fail.
You could push that one, though.
I could push that to make it a success. I only need a regular success on this one?
Hard success.
Oh, hard. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's just hope he rolls crappy damage again.
All right. How much HP do you have left?
24.
He should be okay.
Yeah, so you're going to take 5 more points of damage.
All right.
I love that pulp HP.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Justin, I guess. Back to Justin in the murder room.
Back to Justin in the black door of death.
All right.
Well, what did you think you were going to walk into? Like a restaurant somewhere? I mean, come on.
Yeah. To be
It's
be
the
fair,
restaurant in the Devil's
exactly
Revenge table.
in there.
All right, Justin, you can...
So how does full auto work?
Okay, so full auto. You get your regular shot once. You take a penalty die on a second shot. 2 penalty dies on your third shot, and you empty the clip.
Alright. First shot.
How much damage does it do?
It deals a d10 plus 2. I should have rolled it here. That's my bad. Anyway, I do know how I can rectify this. Just,
Okay. So 6 is enough to damage to totally eliminate one of those turkeys.
Alright, one turkey down. Gobble. Gobble.
Using full auto on a turkey?
These are not normal turkeys.
And he has a Thompson. I don't think he has a choice.
Oh. I mean, but can he select single shot on the Thompson?
Hey, I got hard for the second one.
All
Hey,
right.
good job.
Yeah, you move your line of bullets and
Let's
you
see
severely
here.
injure another turkey, but it doesn't seem to
fragile.
stop.
I mean,
Oh,
just
right. Anyway, third shot. Where is it? Dang it! I'm looking.
Oh, yeah.
So that turkey
Excellent.
is completely obliterated, but your immediate magazine is empty.
How many turkeys are left?
There are
72.
72 turkeys?
There are 13 turkeys left.
Oh.
You should have single shot those things. That was a lot of ammo.
I thought full auto would take them all out.
Well, you forget that in the time going from Turkey 1 to Turkey 2, we're still shooting that entire time.
Bullets are spraying everywhere.
Yeah, so you're wasting a lot more bullets than you're actively using.
What if I tug on the rope?
The bell rings.
The rope holds. It's tied to something.
Calls the waiter.
Can I climb up it?
Yeah, you can. You can start moving along it in the next round if you want to.
Okay.
But it's going back to Cassandra.
Okay, well. Let's see how much more ammunition I can waste. I'm going to try to shoot the guy again. Oh my god!
Nice.
It did an extreme success, so that's maximum damage because he wasn't at long range.
Without even having to do all the math, the guy just dies.
Yeah!
Go save Justin.
But we still got that one guy who was shooting out the engine blocks. Are we going after him?
Well, the engine blocks were damaged a long time ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not going to save the engine blocks.
No, but the guy that was shooting
I'm going to hate to ask this question because I'm hoping you forgot about him and didn't do anything, and I don't want to remind you, but did he then proceed to shoot the horses and the mules?
He did.
Bastard.
He does not want you able to leave. But I'll let you make one spot hit and roll.
Okay.
That's very presumptuous.
I'll let you attempt one spot hit and roll.
Oh, actually made it.
So did I.
Looking around, you can see one horse that is untouched at the far side.
Do I see that guy heading towards the horse?
You don't see that figure anywhere.
Okay.
We go for the horse and secure the horse, making sure we don't run into Mr. Blam the engines, or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick up the rifle, pick up my revolver.
Load your revolver.
Rather than take the time right now to load it, I'll just use the rifle.
Okay.
It's nearly full.
I've only got one round left. I've only got one round left in this clip, so I either got to reload clips or I either have to take some time to reload clips or just have one round.
All right.
And keeping an eye out for this guy, head down to that horse.
I'll follow him.
All right. Well, this is where I'm going to end the session.
Okay.
With Cassandra and Frederick going to secure the horse and Justin in who knows where. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.